Hoopla, everybody! And after almost 1.5 decades, the legend Stovokor is back. You may remember them from Trekkies 2, the first and only all-Klingon death metal band in the world. And since they released 2 songs back in the day, I'd been waiting some time for some more material to sink my sharpened teeth into. And that's what we finally got with live on KBOO, the return of Stovokor. With an all-new lineup. New vocalist, new guitarist, new drummer, and, this new record isn't actually that. It was released in 2017 on Bandcamp, but originally the recording is from 2004, from the time of their first and only demo, Medal of Honor. So no new lineup here and no literally new material either. Just previously unheard material, but hey, I'll take it. Back in the day when their first demo came out, I wrote a review about it, a not so glowing one, and the band even put it on their MySpace, which was a thing back then, a lukewarm review as they called it, and their fans got a bit pissed. But honestly, that demo just couldn't have lived up to any kind of expectations you'd have for it. If you're into any kind of metal music, you probably know your local bands that will never go anywhere because they just do that boring generic stuff that a million bands have done before. And done better. And they'll just stay local and obscure and play a few shows, have their handful of fans who are mostly fans because they know the guys, and that's it. And strictly musically speaking, that's what the first Stovokor demo was. And that was the problem. It was strictly music. The whole Klingon image just didn't shine through it in any way. You couldn't hear any of it. You could just hear that boring generic stuff they were playing. And that's why this record is such a godsend. Well, a careless scent, I suppose. The music itself isn't anything different from the demo. It was recorded at the same time after all, but it's what's around it that really drives this one home. The official term is framing. It's the context and presentation. It's a live recording, as the name suggests, not in front of an audience, but live in studio at a radio station, and it just rules so much. Finally, you got the whole Klingon thing going on along with the music. Banter, monologues, Klingons being Klingons. It's amazing. It's the same not so spectacular music they did on the demo, but it's a million times more fun because you finally hear them being Klingon with it, which is what Stovokor is all about after all. They do their generic but not bad tunes, but it's just such an incredibly fun ride when they're being warriors drunk on blood wine, bent on destroying all puny humans all the way through. Really shows the band at their absolute best and shows how glad every Trek fan should be to have them, because they just add so much to Trek fandom, add so much fun, and such a great feeling of being a part of something awesome, and I love every second of it. It's great stuff. The sound is great on this one, clearly studio quality they got from KBOO, and the banter and general Klingon stuff is mixed in perfectly. If you're into Star Trek and love yourself some old school death metal that's unspectacular but solid, elevated at least a dozen levels in quality by how awesome the presentation is, this is one record to get immediately and treasure for all eternity. It's all that's great about being a fan in one neat package. All that's missing is a bowl of gach.